How can you supercharge your social skills to the point where people look at you with fascination and they get excited, they get enthusiastic, and they want to be your friends? Is that possible? Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole Jeanne. I'm your people skills coach, and I help you converse with ease and get more friends. And there absolutely may be a way. There absolutely may be an easy way for you to get this. I'm going to start off with a story today. So, last month, I took a charisma voice coaching class. A charisma voice coaching class. This is a class where you learn how to use your voice, how to use the tone of your voice, um, how to present your voice in a very compelling way. It was 3 sessions long, so 3 sessions, 3 classes. And the coach I had is an online personality. She's a businesswoman and she's a singer, like a professional singer. So she's had tons of past training and experience in using her voice, projecting it, singing, performing, even giving interviews on television. And so I knew she had so much experience and knowledge in using her voice in all these scenarios that I literally have never been in my life. And this was before the holidays, before Halloween. So, for me personally, I'm a planner. And usually around Halloween time, I'm planning out who am I buying presents for the holidays? Who am I sending Christmas cards to? I have a list. I'm starting to budget my money for how much I'm spending during the holidays. And this charisma class, it was $500. It was $500. It was quite a pretty penny. And I was looking at my budget like, oh, is this worth it? I don't know. And I have to tell you, it is one of the best investments in my life. I didn't realize this, but through coaching with this coach, this coach, it turns out that when when I'm very passionate about a subject I'm talking about, I get very excited. I get very excited and I start speaking very, very quickly. My voice tone goes up. I start using my hands like rapidly, like crazy, and it's very erratic. And I even sound forceful because I'm so passionate. And to me, I thought I'm passionate. I'm coming across as passionate. See what I'm talking about. But I learned that to others, I come across as intense, as aggressive. And of course, that's not the impression that I want to give other people. And so I say this, I truly mean it. That $500 is one of the best investments I've ever made in my life because it will pay me back in dividends. It will pay me back, give me an ROI, a return on my investment, for years to come, like probably the rest of my life. And she coached me on the nuances of using my voice that I haven't known for over 30 years, over the 30 plus years I've been on this planet, on this earth. And if it wasn't for her, I'd probably keep talking the way I talk for the next 30 years of my life. Because I have big dreams. I actually want to be a motivational speaker. I want to give a TED talk someday. And if I come across as intense and aggressive, I'm not going to get very far. And so now I have this skill set of using my voice in a way that is appealing to other people, to their ears. And this coaching charisma class is giving me a return on my investment every time I open my mouth and I use my voice. So what's the point of the story? Having someone coach you is like someone seeing your blind spots. You know how when you're driving your car, and if you look at your side mirror while you're driving, you can see the car that's diagonally behind you. So you know, okay, there's a car there. I'm not going to merge. I'm going to hit them. But there's that one area right next to your car where a car could be in your blind spot, where you cannot see that spot unless you turn your head and look over your shoulder and look for a car, because that's your blind spot. We all have them. We all have blind spots, whether it's you driving your car or in your life. And we don't know what we don't know, right? And that's what I want to talk to you about. Whoever's listening to this message, this is for you. There may be a way for you to supercharge your social skills and get people excited to be friends with you. I give out a lot of free content here on social media. I have my podcast I drop every week. I have live streams on YouTube. I also have content on Instagram, my stories, my reels, and I get a lot of feedback from all of you that my content is inspiring, is motivating, gives you hope, it gives you can achieve what you want to achieve, that you're special, that you're this beautiful, shimmering, bright light that the world needs, and that you have a place in this world. And that gives me so much joy. It truly does. It makes me feel so much joy in my heart. But there's a problem. There's a problem is that a lot of people who follow me is that they just absorb the information. They just binge watch my content, they listen to my podcast, they read my email newsletters, but they don't take action. And this is a very human thing to do. It's very human to want to read all the amazing self-help books on Amazon, to take all the classes or watch all the videos on someone's social media content and absorb we feel like we have to absorb every morsel of information, of content. And if we do, then we have a better chance of succeeding, of winning in life, of implementing, of confidently carrying conversation and getting more friends. And the truth is, the more information you absorb, the more overwhelmed your brain gets. The more information you absorb, the more the more overwhelmed your brain gets. I bet you didn't expect that. The more information you read, you watch, you learn, your brain actually cannot absorb all and process all that information. Do you remember back in college, you'd sit in an hour lecture, maybe 2, maybe 3 hour lectures. And after about 20 minutes, you kind of zone out. You kind of stop listening, right? Maybe you're sketching on your notepad or you're online shopping on your laptop and you kind of stop listening. It's because your brain is not built to absorb so much information and process it. It's too much for your brain to process. And there are tons of studies on this. This is why TED Talks are only 20 minutes long. Like that's actually a requirement for TED Talk speakers. Their speech, their TED Talk can only be a max of 20 minutes because people don't absorb information past that point. So where am I going with this point? I promise I have a point. So when you watch my content online over and over, or you listen to the podcast or you read the newsletters, your brain gets overwhelmed with so much information. And when you get overwhelmed, what happens? One thing happens, right? What do you do when you get overwhelmed? When you feel overwhelmed, you freeze. You freeze. You stop taking action. And your brain literally cannot take action because your brain has spent all its energy absorbing the information and processing it, that there's no energy left in your brain to help you take action. And so that's why I thought, what is the quickest way that I can get more people to take action and to change their life, to get in conversations, to get more friends? Instead of binge watching all my content, but actually getting into action. And that's through a challenge. A challenge. A challenge will challenge you every day. It's like running a marathon, or, your New Year's goal is to do 50 squats every day. Challenges are amazing because they stretch you and they push you to your limits, and they help you discover capacities and strengths that you didn't even know you were capable of until you tried it, until you challenged yourself. And so I have a challenge for you. It's 5 days. It's called the 5-day Find a Friend Challenge. It's next week, Monday, November 27th through Friday, December 1st. It's going to be amazing. It's 5 days with a group of challengers who all want to feel less socially awkward and more socially awesome, who want to converse with ease and confidence and be able to find more friends. And so it's all the information's in the link below. It's 7 to 9 a.m. So it's 2 hours each day. The first hour is going to be live training for me, and it's going to be amazing. Live training for me is going to completely change the way you think and you talk and you feel about conversations in a completely different way. And then the second hour is actual group coaching. Ask your question. Ask me a question about something you're going through. And, getting a single question of yours answered can literally change your life. I had one client who, a single male, and he really wanted to date and find his romantic partner and, be in a committed relationship. But he was just so nervous dating because he was scared about getting rejected. And so he asked me, how can I deal better about getting rejected? And when I answered his question and worked on it with him in coaching, it completely changed how he thought. It completely opened up his brain. And now he tells me, Nicole, I don't feel scared talking with people anymore. How would you like to be transformed and become a person who says, I don't feel scared talking with people anymore? Can you imagine what your life would be like? Can you imagine what would be possible for your life? You can get better job opportunities. You can get more friends. Despite, no matter your circumstances, whether you move, you get a new job, you relocate, change of life circumstances, you can improve your dating life. You could find your romantic partner and get married. You can make so many dreams come true. And I'm not even done talking about the challenge. The best part of the challenge is that there's going to be homework each day, just like you're in school. We're going back to school, back to basics. There's going to be homework every single day. Remember, I am pushing you. I am stretching you past your comfort zone just a little bit. And I'm going to make you take action because I know you are capable of this. And I'm holding you to your highest potential because I know you're capable of this. And I need you to believe you can do this. And the only way you'll believe is by taking action and doing it. And that's how you grow and you change and you bring your dreams into your reality. It is the holidays right now. As I'm recording this, it's the night before Thanksgiving. And so if you're in the United States like me, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. I wish you all a wonderful year and holiday time with loved ones. But I want to talk to you about the holidays. Did you know that over 30% of Americans report feeling lonely, depressed, and sad during the holiday season? And a lot of it comes from realizing that your life is stagnant. That, oh, the holidays have come again. It's that annual marker. And it really hits you that my life, I am exactly in the same place where I was a year ago. My life hasn't changed at all. And it's, even though if you set New Year goals at the end of the year, you realize I'm back to where I started. Things didn't change. And for a lot of people, that's a scary thought. And so this is how you change it. This is how you change life. This is how you get the life you actually want. If you want to transform yourself, you want to be charismatic, confident talker who makes. I'm sorry. If you see, I'm speaking quickly because I've been excited and I need to calm it, bring it in. If you want to be the charismatic, captivating, confident talker that gets other people enthusiastic being around you in conversations, then you need to join this challenge. The link is going to be below for you to sign up. I want this to be the catalyst you've been looking for. I want this to be the catalyst that will push you outside your comfort zone and start helping you make change in your life so that by next year, you can be a completely different person. Although I got to admit, the challenge is 5 days. In 5 days, you will be a different person. You will think like a different person, I promise you. And so the link is down below for the sign up. The enrollment ends this Sunday, November 26th at midnight, and we start Monday the 27th at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. Pacific time. And I cannot wait to see you all there. If you have any questions about the challenge, please leave a comment below if you're watching on the YouTube replay, or you can also DM me on Instagram at It's Nicole Jeanne. I'd love to answer your questions. And check out the with the website page. It has all the information, all the logistics, and I look forward to seeing you all there. All right, take care. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.